What's up, YouTube? My name is Coach Rudy Mattia, and my channel is called Performance Matters because I have a motto: your performance today will matter to your tomorrows. I got a video about that posted a couple of days ago. So what's your performance on the bent over row? So the bent over row is an amazing exercise just in general, but for men, I think it's a necessity. I'm 65. People say you shouldn't deadlift, shouldn't squat heavy, shouldn't do bent over rows at 65. Bullshit. I think you should do them for as long as you can possibly do them. Hopefully it's a lifetime. So in this exercise, weight-wise, I'd like you to be able to deadlift maybe like half your bench or your deadlift. Row maybe half your deadlift weight. So let's say you can deadlift 500. Can you row 250 for maybe a triple? So this is a little lighter. I'm just doing a demonstration. I've rowed as heavy as 250 because my deadlift is 500. I have rowed as heavy as 250, but this is lighter for demonstrations. And plus, I did 2 filmings already, and I realized I was cut off here on the film, which may be beneficial to people watching, but it didn't look so great. So this is my 9th set. I did 7 sets on my own for my own workout just now, and now 2 sets I'm working on now. Anyway, long story short. So there's 3 grips. And I imagine that each grip hits the back in a different way. The wider grip, I imagine, hits like the outer lats, maybe with the tie into the tricep. You come in a little bit, maybe it's the upper back a bit, and then you come in a little closer, maybe it's the spinal erector right towards the center of the spine. Any science that? Don't know. Back looks amazing. I like it, so I'm gonna show it to you. So 3 grips. I'm only gonna do 2 reps per because I'm dying, and you don't need to be here for 15 minutes. All right, so my first grip is way out here at the last line on the bar. If you're familiar with the barbells, they have those competition lines. This is the very last line out. Suppose if you're benching, you can't reach out further than that. Or it's called a snatch grip. So way out here. All right, let me see if I can talk through it while I'm bent over here. So see how far my hands are away from each other? It's thought that the further the hands are away from each other, the weaker you may be. And then the closer the hands are, the stronger you are. Way out here would typically be my lightest set, and it's the longest range of motion. So let me just get a couple reps in. Here we go. So I'll pull the chest forward, the knees are bent just enough to engage, spine extended. As I roll my elbows towards the back wall, I feel like my shoulder blades are rolling down my back. So here it goes. Breath. See how wide that is? All right. So now I'm gonna come up. So what I would do is I would start my beginning weight way out wide, and as I did my sets, I'd add like 20 pounds per set for my 6 or 7 sets. So now let me come in a bit. Now I'm going on the inside of the second line, inside. So here's my first grip, here's my second grip, and it's sort of the same thing. I'm gonna be a little stronger here. It's a bit of a longer range of motion, but yet the hands are closer together. Or shorter, yeah, longer range of motion, excuse me. All right, chest forward, big breath. You guys hear the slack come out of the bar? All right, 2. And then my last grip, come in much closer. So it's gonna be right under the shoulders, much longer range of motion, but theoretically I'm a bit stronger in this position. All right. Inside grip, chest forward again, breath. All right, so that is the barbell row. So my back exercises look something like this. I do barbell rows. Hang on a minute, I'm getting a little lightheaded, excuse me. Barbell rows, that was funny, I was like, woo! Barbell rows, not in the same day, but I alternate those with seal rows, cable rows, lat pulls, weighted chin-ups, what else? A bunch of other back exercises. So I try to alternate them all the time so I'm not bored. I guess that's the majority of my rows. So anyway, long story, if you dig this row, you haven't done it before. Oh, and by the way, subscribe, trying to get this channel going finally, because your performance today matters to tomorrow. And subscribe, leave me a comment. Got any questions, let me know. Feel free to make fun of me, but that's about it. I'll see you guys next time.